Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Marcos primero. Hi, Nick, Marcos, Ban, Nam, Heart 7, and Ana, Paola, Pantheon. How is everyone doing? I had to start a little late today. I usually start at 4 p.m. ET, but now I started at 6 p.m. ET. Celine, you missed the live Monday. Yes, I noticed. How is everyone doing? How are you doing, Bora? I'm doing fine. Um, yeah, I was a little busy today, so I had to push the stream 2 hours later. Perfect timing for me. Just woke up. Yeah, I know that the times are weird sometimes. How often do you go live? I usually go live um 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. ET and Friday at 6 p.m. ET. I'm going to sleep soon. Some people are going to sleep soon and some people just woke up. That's why the other day I received a comment about it said some it was honestly kind of funny. The comment said something like, Bora, can you stop doing live streams because I can never watch them. And he's like, I'm not stopping the live streams just because you cannot watch it. Like, it's very unfortunate that for some people it's very early in the morning and for other people it's very very late. So I'm sorry about that. But this is the only time when I can do them. So just watch the replay. That's what I usually do because I follow YouTubers, other YouTubers, and when I cannot watch the live streams, I just watch the replay if I really want to. It's 3 p.m. where I am, so your live streams are a great time for me. Yes, unfortunately, I wish I could stream for like a perfect time for all of you, but it's just not realistic. Like, this is the only time when I'm free, so I'm sorry about that. It is what it is. Yes. So, wait 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about Bora, please arrange your entire schedule for my convenience. Thank you. Yeah, that's what a couple of comments say. And I mean, it is funny. So Okay, so today I wanted to talk about a very frustrating thing for the fandom, which is YouTube. Um, we all know that YouTube deletes the views from BTS's music videos, and it's very annoying. And actually, I received so many comments about this, and sometimes I feel like we're repeating the same points again and again, and sometimes armies are just completely like not motivated at all. Armies are not motivated because the numbers are not good and the views are very low, or the views get deleted, the views get frozen, and it's very annoying. Why only BTS though? Actually, I have a couple of points that are not just YouTube hates BTS and that's that. There are many factors. The Stop the Rain music video is so messed up with the views. Yes, this is why I I've been trying to talk about this, and I've been talking about this problem with YouTube many times. Um but people keep asking me to talk about YouTube like again and again. And I understand because it's like we talk about it and we complain, but there are usually no solutions because we're so lost and we're so like sad and we don't know what to do because it's like this is going to continue happening, so what are we supposed to do? So our emotions are like very like we just don't want to stream in the end. It's not just YouTube. I have stopped the rain streaming on on two platforms right now. I just checked iTunes US a few minutes ago and the song is not anymore on the top 200. Yes. It is true that it's not just YouTube, but there is a big difference because at least with Spotify and other music platforms, I feel like we do kind of well. Sometimes we do better than other times. But with YouTube, it's like since chapter two, the views are simply like bad, like overall. And it's not just because YouTube hates BTS or because armies are not motivated. It's a bunch of different reasons. And we need to talk about all of them because I feel like armies get frustrated. And when we get frustrated, we stop everything and we just start insulting each other and saying, armies hate this member and armies hate this member and armies are lazy and armies are not real armies. And it's just a bunch of frustrating comments, which I totally get. It's just that it's not productive. Um, so I want to talk about this from a point of view that is very, first of all, we all are going to be calm today. It is frustrating, yes, but I need all of us to be calm today. Definitely is not productive, yes. So today, what I want to do is have a conversation as adults and also let's actually do something because I feel like we talk and talk and talk, and YouTube hates BTS and they sabotage BTS because BTS doesn't pay and this and that. And it's true, it's true, it's true. Let's do something. Let's actually talk about solutions. Let's talk about everything. So, um, we all know, well, I don't know if you guys know, but Tableau and RM released the music video for Stop the Rain, and you have to watch it, of course. So we noticed that the views were very slow, almost frozen, probably deleting views. YouTube is deleting views. So we talked about our frustrations, and Tableau actually responded to our comments. And he said, sharing this for all the fans because your support means a lot. Based on YouTube's feedback, yes, the music video views are being held back. The reason they cite is that there was too much traffic. They say that it's being tallied in the background and to wait. So apparently, Tableau has contacted YouTube about the views, and YouTube says that it's about the traffic. Like, there's too much people watching the music video, I guess, which is kind of weird. It's weird for them to use this as a reason. Bora, are you sick? Actually, I'm not. I just have a problem with my throat. I don't know. Then it says, to be honest, I can't say with certainty when and if it'll be corrected, as it isn't up to me. It's frustrating, I know, but I am sharing this to re- reiterate that your love and support for the song is not going unnoticed by the people who made it for you. They sound like a broken record at this point, always repeating the same thing every time. Exactly. So this is what always happens. YouTube deletes or freezes the music video views. We get frustrated. We ask for explanation, and they say it's because of traffic. Then we get mad, and then the new music video comes out. The views get deleted, the views get frozen, we get frustrated, we demand an answer. They say it's because of traffic, and it never stops. Like, it's going to continue like this. That's why we continue supporting like we always do, despite the sabotages. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about um it's true that YouTube is basically like this reason is just the same reason that they've said every single time. Like, there's too much traffic and they are counting that the views are correct, that the views are real, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's always the same. It's always the same excuse or the same reason. So let's see other what other problems with the views we are having as a fandom and BTS's music videos. So while we talk about this, um, I want everyone to please follow these rules or you'll be blocked from the chat. I'm so serious because we are going to talk about some harsh truths sometimes. I know that so many armies get frustrated and say that um, we support one member more than the other and that kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about all of those points, but we're going to do it in a very mature and calm way, please. So rule number one, respect other armies' opinions. We're all having a conversation. Number two, no solo talking points. So if you're a solo, you don't even have to comment. You will get blocked. Also, we are all learning, so don't shame other armies' ideas. Because what I want to do today is find solutions. Because we know the reasons, we talk about the reasons, but we don't find any solutions. We are not trying to we don't try new things. So give ideas. Don't be scared to give an idea, even if maybe it's a wrong idea. We can talk about it and say why it's not that good of an idea, but just um, just share your idea. And finally, complaining is okay, but please less complaints, more solutions. We can complain as we always do, um, but let's focus on the solutions. It is frustrating, yes, but we have been frustrated for the past 3 years. Move on. Like, we need to find solutions. Let's move on. Okay, so with those rules, let's start. So let's talk about BTS versus YouTube. There is, in my opinion, things that are YouTube's fault, but there are also things that are the viewers' fault, or not necessarily the viewers' fault, but it is our involvement. This has to do with our involvement. And by our involvement, I don't mean just armies, I mean also K pop fans and the general public, even solos. Um, all of all of us as viewers. Marcos, thank you for your comment. Por ti estaré calmado, el amor lo puede todo. My goodness, Marcos. I'm going to heart your comment and thank you for your comment. But yeah, we're all going to stay calm and try to find solutions. And also talk very like, let's respect each other. Okay, so not everything is just YouTube's fault. We also have to do something with this. We as viewers, not just armies, but in general. Um, let's start with the most common comment, I believe, which is the army slash K-pop fans slash solo argument. This is basically the type of comment which is repeated so many times, which is you just don't like this member. You just don't ever show up for this member. You, for example, a comment that I see all the time is that you love talking about the lyrics by the rap line and using them as to show how they are amazing lyricists and amazing artists, but you don't want to stream their music. So that is such a common comment. What is happening? It's my sister. She's distracting me.
So sorry again.
It's okay. So I see this comment all the time. It's a typical comment of you guys show up for these members, but you never show up for these other members. Is the I believe that this is a fair argument. However, it is not the sole reason. To you specifically, Bora, no, this is actually a comment that I see in general in army communities. And I do believe that, of course, certain members, specifically the younger members, so the McNell line, have more solos. And sometimes they are more, their music is more mainstream focused, like more for K pop fans, more welcome by K pop fans. However, that is, it's true. Like, I cannot deny it. That it is a factor. That it's a factor, and I cannot deny that. However, it's not the entire reason why the views are now lower than before. It is not the only reason. It is one of the reasons, yes, but it's not the only reason. I believe that one of the reasons for the difference in views is the beginning of chapter 2 was closer to the group releases. So we had like the excitement as a fandom, as armies, and also the excitement by K-pop fans, because we cannot ignore them. K-pop fans watch BTS music videos a lot. And when they see that BTS is a group and they are more excited about BTS. So at the beginning of chapter 2, look at these views. Um let's compare member, like the same member, the music videos by the same member. For example, RM. At the very beginning, at the very beginning of chapter 2, Namjoon released Wildflower. And that music video has 117 million views. However, by the end of chapter 2, I consider the first year and a half, the beginning of chapter 2, and the second part, like the second year and a half, the end of chapter 2. So at the beginning of chapter 2, Namjoon had a music video with 117 million views compared to his lead single, Come Back to Me and Lost, 21 million views, 61 million views. That is in part because of the time when these music videos were released. YouTube was also more relevant 2 years ago. Um, kind of. I feel like there are just so many ways to listen to music. I saw this on Twitter too. Someone argued 70% of the solo member fan bases are still armies, and after all the releases, we are just burned out. Definitely. I think this is something that, like, I understand this argument, this um solo argument, that certain members have more solo fans than other members. Therefore, those members are going to have more music video views. However, just compare the same members. Like, when they released music videos at the beginning of chapter 2, more armies, more K-pop fans, more mainstream fans were aware of BTS and were excited about BTS's projects, even the solo projects. But now it's just too much. Like, they cannot keep up. So, like I said, compare the music video views by the same members. Jin, at the beginning of chapter 2, 124 million views for the astronaut. Now, Jin, with a lead single, has 32 million views. So it's not even just about solos, it's about the beginning of chapter 2 and the end of chapter 2. There are just too many releases. Um, and now there are a lot of casual listeners of BTS. These are K-pop fans, these are the general public, and they are just kind of like forgetting about BTS. Honestly, I love that they did all of this for us, but it's been a lot and hard to keep up. And that is why I totally understand the arguments, almost like self criticizing. Like, we criticize Army as a fandom, but it's not entirely our fault. Like, we have to acknowledge that. Um, like I said, a lot of the BTS listeners are K-pop fans and the general public, and they just don't care about the solo projects anymore. Like, they are not interested. They are just not interested anymore. The excitement is not there as much right now. It's been 3 years, guys. So that is one of the factors that I think we should take into consideration. Another thing that I think it's important to talk about is the choreographies, especially when it comes to K-pop fans. Um, K-pop fans love watching a choreography. K-pop fans love watching performances. So the majority of the music videos released during chapter 2, the majority of the music videos released by the solo members, they don't have choreographies. So that is basically a huge part of BTS's views are from K-pop fans. Like a lot of it is from K-pop fans. And K-pop fans are not necessarily going to watch a music video with no choreography. They like colorful music videos. They like beautiful makeup and a beautiful outfit that they can replicate. They love the choreographies, and not just any choreography. They like the choreographies that are kind of trendy, that are cool, that they can perform during K-pop. What's it called? K-pop dance. I don't remember, dance, random dance. And like I'm showing right now, the only exception. So, see, for example, the music video with choreographies like Who, Standing Next to You, um, 3D, and Set Me Free Part 2, those are music videos with choreographies. So it is more likely for K-pop fans to watch these music videos than the other music videos, because they want to learn the choreography. So they watch the music videos time and time again to learn the choreography. And the only exceptions right now are Mona Lisa, and I believe that Mona Lisa will increase in views slowly, but it will increase in views because it has a choreography, but it is a newer music video. The other exception is Esmeralda Garden Marching Band. So the thing with Esmeralda Garden Marching Band, in my opinion, is that this is a very cute choreography. It's not a K-pop choreography. K-pop fans want a K-pop choreography to replicate. They they are not like there's not a lot of K-pop fans who will um learn the choreography of Esmeralda Garden Marching Band instead of Who. Who is more trendy, is more pop. It's easier, not easier, but K-pop fans will be more likely to watch that music video to learn the choreography than watch the Esmeralda Garden Marching Band music video to learn that choreography. So those are the two exceptions. But the other music videos don't have choreographies. So unfortunately, it's less appealing for K-pop fans, and K-pop fans are a big part of BTS music videos views. Okay. Just look at BTS's music videos. As a group, all of the music videos, every single music video um, that has over 1 billion views has a trendy choreography. Not any choreography, not a beautiful choreography, but a trendy choreography that can be learned by K pop listeners. So we have Dynamite, Boy We Love, Idol, Fake Love, DNA, Mic Drop, Butter, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. All with choreographies, all bright music videos, all have outfits that can be replicated by K pop fans and that they like watching again and again and again. Other BTS songs that are very, very popular but don't have over 1 billion views are Life Goes On, um, A Spring Day, on not Kinetic Manifesto Film, because Kinetic Manifesto Film has a lot of views. Because it has a choreography, that's my point. On Kinetic Manifesto Film has more views than the music video because it has a choreography that people can replicate. The music video doesn't have a choreography. So it has less views. The same with Stay Gold. And the most recent BTS music video has only 216 million views because it doesn't have a choreography. Yet to Come doesn't have a choreography. The only exception is Black Swan. Black Swan has 553 million views and it has a choreography. So why doesn't it have 1 billion? Because Black Swan is not a K-pop choreography. Black Swan has a beautiful choreography. It's more of a contemporary choreography. And it is a beautiful music video. But K-pop fans only care about their K-pop dances. They care about their K-pop outfits. Marie Antoinette, thank you so much, Bora. You're cooking. I'm trying to give um some of my opinions. So yeah, the Black Swan music video is beautiful and I love it, and it's one of my favorite BTS music videos. Um, but yeah, it's not a K-pop choreography, and I'm sorry to say this, we're being very very respectful. The majority of BTS fans we know are in their 30s and in their 20s. The majority of K-pop fans are teenagers and kids. That is just the reality. Um, Look at who attend the K-pop TV show, not K-pop TV shows. Look who attends the K-pop concerts, the K-pop festivals. Those are kids and teenagers. They like colorful stuff and not just any choreography. It has to be a trendy choreography. And Black Swan is not trendy for them. Black Swan is an artistic choreography. Like it's a completely different thing. Um so yeah, armies are not necessarily like we love Black Swan, but we also like for the 1 billion views, 2 billion views, we need also other audiences like the K-pop audience. Or do you think that now that when BTS will be back, they will bring more attention to their solos? That is a good question. I have no idea. But I feel like in general, yes, because one of the factors that I included here is the beginning of chapter 2 and the end of chapter 2. The beginning of chapter 2 was closer to BTS releases. And the world mainstream audiences, K-pop audiences knows BTS. Like they all know BTS. So when they released the first solo projects, everyone was checking them out. But now there's just so many solo projects that, like I said, it has nothing to do with solos. It's by the same members, but people are just not checking those out as much. Um, so now I feel like if BTS comes back with a music video and it's like super trendy and it's like when they come back, they're going to receive attention as a group and people are going to remember. So after the group release, they start releasing solo releases again before another group release. I feel like those will get attention again. But it's just a theory. I don't know. So yeah, this is not just with the solo music videos. The group music videos also have the same effect. We all know that everyone loves Spring Day. In Korea, everyone loves a Spring Day. The fandom loves a Spring Day. Even K-pop fans love a Spring Day. But the music video is beautiful, but it doesn't have a choreography. So it doesn't have a billion views. And that is just the reality. The music videos that are now closer to 1 billion views are dope and fire, both with choreographies. Both with choreographies. And when they get to 1 billion, it's because they have choreographies. Like the music videos that don't have choreographies, they're simply going to take longer. And it has to be a trendy choreography. So that is one of the factors. Okay, so next is the amount, oh, not the amount, the number of music videos. So during chapter two is going to last. We are currently during chapter two. And chapter two has 60 music videos so far. However, we still have like one more to go, maybe, or maybe a couple of more to go. If J Hope releases a new music video because he says that he's going to release a third single, and Jin is definitely going to release another music video. So that would be around 62 music videos. Is it really fair for us as a fandom to compare like our streams for 62 music videos in 3 years to only 22 music videos as BTS in 3 years? This is, I started in here, as you can see here in this list, I started with BTS World because that was from June 2020, wait, from June 2019 to yet to come, which is June 2022. Those are exactly 3 years. Chapter 2 is exactly 3 years from June 2022 to June 2025. Around that time, I'm just using some numbers there. So in 3 years, BTS released 22 music videos, and I'm including everything. I'm including the comeback trailers like Ego and Shadow. I'm including Black Swan, this special video where BTS is not even there. I'm including We Are Bulletproof the Eternal, which is an animation. With all of that, we have 22 music videos in 3 years. But the solo era is not like that. The solo era has so many music videos, so many official releases. So far, 60. And we're going to get more because chapter 2 has not ended. So I understand that the numbers are slower now, that the numbers are lower now, but we need to take this into consideration, especially when remember this. Look at this. The beginning of chapter 2 looks very different to the end of chapter 2. The beginning of chapter 2 had many videos over 100 million views. But with time, that is not, we cannot sustain that. We cannot have 100 million views for 60 music videos. It's just not going to happen, guys. It's just not going to happen. So I feel like it's also about priorities, but we like focusing on the negative. We don't like admitting, for example, or not admitting, but we don't like celebrating that Jin's the astronaut has more than 100 million views. How many videos? How many views? The Astronaut by Jin has 124 million views, but we don't focus on that. We focus on his quote unquote low numbers from I'll Be There and Running Wild, when, like I said, so many other factors come into play. There are just too many music videos now. And also, it's the end of chapter two, and the general public is not paying attention. It's just us streaming. It's just armies, not even K-pop fans, not the general public, not casual listeners. The ones that streaming the music videos are just us, the same people. Does it include that the members are coming out of the military and we're just waiting to see what they will do next? Yes. Mary Antoinette, thank you so much. To be honest, when I first became an army, I was pretty overwhelmed with all the content and music. That was early 2022. Imagine how it is now to discover seven different amazing artists and BTS as a whole. That is definitely true because I remember when I first became an army, um, I stayed a while with Boy With Love because I became an army. I knew about them before Boy With Love since 2018, but I became an army during the Boy With Love era. And I had a moment, like months and months and months to stay with Boy With Love and stay with Map of the Soul. And I listened to those songs and I watched the Boy With Love music video again and again and again. Now we watch a music video, we move on to the next release. We watch the next music video, we move on to the next release. And that is just not sustainable. That is just not sustainable. So it is true that we're not doing as good as before. However, I feel like we need to give ourselves some grace because, come on, we cannot have 100 million views for 60 music videos. It's not realistic because, for example, now a lot of people say nobody is watching the music video of Stop the Rain. Nobody's doing this. I see those comments and it's like, are you delusional? Namjoon is not in the music video. The music video doesn't have a choreography. Do we love the music video? Yes. But at the end of the day, it's not a promoted music video. It is a very personal music video. It is not mainstream. It is not being promoted. BTS is not there. Namjoon is not there. Not even Taolo is there. And it's an animation with mostly like a couple of pictures that move a little. I feel like we can do better. Yes. I feel like we can do better. Yes. But we cannot just focus on the negative all the time. I see armies complaining that nobody pays attention to this member or that member, or nobody's listening to this, and it's all your fault because I do everything. Like it's always the same excuse. It's always the same argument. Like I watch all the music videos and you do not. Like how dare you not watch? And it's like we cannot watch 60 music videos, guys. It's not possible. It's not like before. It's not like before. We focus too much on the negative. Too much. Like, yes, we can do better. Yes. Should we do better? Yes. Should we organize ourselves? Yes. Still, don't be so hard on yourselves. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, of course, we're not going to do as well as before. Of course. Okay. I said let's be calm, and I am I'm the less calm, I feel like. Also, not all songs are meant for the same audience. Some are more mainstream, some are for other listeners. So that is what I've said on my on my video. BTS solo promotions, favoritism, or I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of my own video, but I talk about that on my video about the solo promotions. And so many people say, not just on my video, but also in general in social media, that is just an excuse. Because you always do this with this member and that member, but you never do this with this other member. And it's like, Can we be realistic for a second? Stop the Rain is not going to get the same attention as a song like Who. But we can do like we can, for example, I feel like Lost is so unfortunate because I feel like Lost could have been very, very popular. So we can talk about that. But no, people complain about Stop the Rain. And it's like Stop the Rain was never meant to be that music video or that type of song. Tablo said it. It's he's not going to do a lot of promotions for the song. It's a more personal song. But no, I see armies complaining about how armies are forgetting about Stop the Rain or this other song or this other song. And it's like I just I don't agree with that. Okay, so yes, we definitely need to look we need to consider the amount of music videos that we have now. And also, before I move on to the next slide, see other groups that also have solo releases and maybe they have like more solo views, more solo, no, more views on their solo music videos. You may think, well, it's because they do better than us because we are all losers and army's not the same anymore. Not necessarily. Like I said, they have less music videos. They have less members, and those members release less music videos. So it's easier to focus on those music videos. And they use ads, yes. But another factor is because they have only a couple of music videos. BTS has 60. BTS has 60 music videos for the past, has released 60 music videos in the past 3 years. So we cannot compare. That is just one of the reasons. There are many others. Now, that is mostly about us as a fandom, um, and also as viewers in general, because this also includes, like I said, the interest of K pop fans and the interest of the general public, the interest of mainstream audiences. It's not just about us, it's about all the views. More than one music video per month? Yes. So now let's see some of the reasons why BTS's views are so low that have nothing to do with us as viewers. It has nothing to do with ARMY. It has to do with YouTube as a platform. So one of the reasons is unfortunately because something is happening with Hype Labels, the YouTube channel. Um, as you can see here, I included a very popular music video and a not so popular music video by each of the members. I'll talk about Jin in a second. I'm not excluding him. We are going to talk about Jin in a second because actually he's the entire thumbnail and everything because I discovered something. But anyways, um, Namjoon's new music videos like Lost, Come Back to Me, all of those music videos have around 20 million views each. So, for example, Come Back to Me has 21 million views. Lost has, I believe, 18 million views. And you would say, wait, is that it? Like, why are there not so many views? And I believe, this is in my opinion, one of the reasons is because those music videos are in High Labels YouTube channel. Because his collaboration with Soyoon um, has 36 million views, which is more than his own music videos that I'm so sorry. Like, I really love this music video. I love Smoke Sprite and I love Soyoon. Realistically speaking, she's not bringing these views. Like, she doesn't have a lot of viewers. That is just a fact. So it's not like they are combining two different fandoms. The 36 million views are because of Namjoon. However, his own music videos that he promoted and everything, like these are like lost, come back to me, are being pushed and promoted, and they only have like around 20 million views. She's very niche and underground. That is my point. So for her to have a music video with 36 million views, those are the real numbers that Namjoon has. Those are the real number that Namjoon has. Because his actual music videos, his actual recent music video views have around 20 million. When other channels he has 36 million. It's just not realistic. But it's an older video. It is an older video. But still, even if it's an older video, even if it's an older video, Smoke Sprite is a collaboration. So I feel like high labels is being shadow banned because, for example, another example that is not Namjoon, Jimin. Jimin's most popular music video is Like Crazy with 164 million views. 164. Again, all respect, like all respect to Taeyeon. He is not pulling these views. And you may say, he has one music video with a lot of views. That music video is like 10 years old. And it's super, super old. And it is extremely, like, it was super, super mainstream within K pop communities and Korea. And it was huge. I like this collaboration with Jimin, Taeyeon and Jimin, but that song, that music video is not as popular. Why does it have 160 million views and Jimin's number one Billboard, Billboard number one music video Like Crazy has only, quote unquote, only 164 million views? Why would his collaboration, which was not that popular, like I'm so sorry, that is just the reality. Jimin is his songs, Jimin's songs, Who, Like Crazy, are way bigger than Vibe. Way bigger. They should be. This is just like me saying random numbers. Jimin's music videos, Who and Like Crazy, are probably like around, this is just me saying crazy numbers, like 10 times bigger than Vibe. But no, Vibe has 160 million views and Jimin's music video Like Crazy has 164. It's just not realistic. It's just not realistic. If Jimin can pull 160 million views in another person's channel, on his own channel, he has way more than that. That is just like, who is way more popular than Vibe? No one can deny it. Like, I'm so sorry. Look on other platforms. Look on other platforms. Like Crazy has 1 billion views on other platforms. Vibe is not that popular. But no, it has almost the same amount of views as Like Crazy on YouTube. The math is not mathing. Exactly. It's not because the views are being deleted. That is just the truth. And it's because of high labels. Because like I said, Jim, like this song is by Jimin, but because it's on another YouTube channel that is not high labels, it has more views. But why? It has something to do, in my opinion, it has something to do with high labels being shadow banned. High labels as a YouTube channel, YouTube pays a lot of attention to it and deletes as much as they can. But because these other YouTube channels, like the Black Label, I believe is the other channel, or probably YG, I don't know, um, the views are different. So, other examples, let's see. For example, let's say Taeyeon. Taeyeon's most popular music videos, for example, some of them are Friends with 63 million views, very popular music video, and released by the end of chapter 2. Another music video by Taeyeon is not even his collaboration, but he just appeared on IU's YouTube channel. And that music video has 93 million views. Now, I know that some people will say that this is because IU is super popular. Check out his her other check out her other music videos. She doesn't pull off these numbers. Yes, some music videos she does. She's very, very popular and she can have music videos with more than 100 million views, totally. But fast, this fast, she cannot pull this number. 93 million views in only a couple of months. She is not the only one contributing to these views. Taeyeon is just in the music video and people just go there and watch it. Are you really telling me that this music video with IU is more popular than Friends globally? No. YouTube is a global platform. I understand that maybe, and I would even argue the opposite, but maybe IU's song um, has more popularity in Korea than Friends has in Korea. But this is a global platform. And just because Taeyeon's face is in that music video, once again, maybe you will argue in the comments later. Actually, she can. She has a lot of music videos with a lot of views, and that is true, but not this fast. She cannot pull these numbers this fast on a music video. And she also released more recently another music video, and it has like what 2 million views. 2 million views. This is because of Taeyeon. Um, in great part because of Taeyeon. So yeah, this is definitely um, one of the reasons. So another example, let's say with J Hope. J Hope very promoted TikTok trending song with a choreography and everything. Because it's on high labels, Mona Lisa has 28 million views. In my opinion, because it's on high labels, Mona Lisa has 28 million views. Mona Lisa is a popular choreography. A lot of people do the choreography, a lot of people listen to it, and it's trending on TikTok. It was trending number one for a long time in Korea, and it was also in the top 50 in the US. It was top 50 in many, many countries. Mona Lisa is a popular song, but the music video has only 28 million views when a way less popular song by J Hope, um, Rush Hour, has 61 million views. It's just not realistic. It's just not realistic because I love Crush Hour. I love Rush Hour by Crush and J Hope. Mona Lisa is way more popular. That is just the reality. YouTube doesn't want to give Bangtan an even platform than they already did. Same reason why Spotify and everything else is against them. Yes, definitely. Well, not definitely. In my opinion, high labels is shadow banned. It is. And here's another proof that it has nothing to do with BTS because you may say this is still maybe about BTS. No, it's about hype labels. Um, this is the example of Jin and also the one that I used for the thumbnail. So this is very frustrating to me. I hate this so, so much. I'll Be There music video by Jin currently has 32 million views, supposedly. Um, This other video, the same song, the same time. One video has 3 minutes and one video is 3 minutes and 13 seconds. The other video is 3 minutes and 15 seconds. They are basically the same. But no, an ad that is for Dolby, which is a brand, and it's just a random video. It's just a random alternative video on a random YouTube channel that is not hype. Um, it has 27 million views when the official music video has only How many more? 5 million views more? That is just impossible. Also, look at the likes. The Dolby video has 211,000 views, and the I'll Be There music video has 1.9 million views. So just based on likes, because I saw someone say that sadly it's because the Dolby company probably paid because it's an ad. So I saw that comment a lot on past streams, and that can be true. I don't know why I haven't seen any screenshots. But even if Dolby paid for ads, look at the number of likes. Forget about the views for a second. Focus on the likes. 211,000 people liked the Dolby video. But 1 million, like almost 2 million people liked the I'll Be There music video. This music video should have a ton more views. A ton more views. Keep asking until she sees it. I want to what is it? What is it? JJ? The question is why Hype do this? Hype is not doing this. Hype is not doing this. Is YouTube. YouTube shadow bans the channels that they want to shadow ban. Of course, Hype wants to have like the most amount of views that they can. So where is it? I have it here. 1.9. But other Hype artists are not suffering. Look at this. So this is another group from Hype labels, and they also post their music videos on Hype labels. The music video, these first two pictures are not my screenshot. My screenshot is these next two, but the numbers are basically the same. Hype labels On the Hype labels, one music video currently has 5.7 million views, and a live performance on Mnet, actually M2 YouTube channel, has 4.7 million views. So around the same views when one is just a performance on a random K-pop channel and the other one is on Hype labels. So it's not just BTS, it's other um it's other artists on Hype labels as well. Now, I also saw some people saying that M2, which is Mnet's second YouTube channel, which is this side, I saw some people saying that maybe they bought views. And it's like, okay, then proof. Because some people said the same thing about Dolby. And let's say that that is true. 32 million views with 2 million likes is still not realistic. It's still not realistic. Um, it has more views. The same with this group. Like a live performance cannot have almost the same amount of views as a music video. An M2 video growing that fast in 1 month than the original video, growing that fast in 1 month than the original video, that's sus. Yes. Um, I believe that it definitely has something to do with a shadow ban on Hype labels, on the Hype labels channel. Okay, so it's not just about it. in my opinion, is in great part because of high labels, unfortunately. But it has also a lot to do with anything related to BTS. So I don't know. I saw some YouTubers who react to BTS say that whenever they use the hashtag BTS, they get less views than when they don't use the hashtag BTS. I feel like I cannot really be so sure about that because the way YouTube treats YouTubers is different than the way they treat artists. So I wouldn't trust so much on that. I'm not saying that they are lying. I'm saying that maybe it is true for them, but it's not going to be the same for every single YouTuber who uses a hashtag BTS. Sometimes it slows down the views, sometimes it doesn't. So according to Tableau, let's remember the Stop the Rain music video is not on Hype labels. Stop the Rain music video is on Tableau's channel. I believe that on Epic High's YouTube channel. And however, I believe that maybe because BTS, like YouTube is aware that BTS has so many views in the first 24 hours that they think it's too much and they want to check every single view just because they notice that this is an RM YouTube video. This is an RM music video. Um we're going to have to delete views. We're going to have to pay a lot more attention on that video because it's by RM, even if it's not on high labels, just by association. I watch a bunch of gamers amongst others, and over the years they've said YouTube deletes views, doesn't set notifications, hides their videos, and some of this is before BTS even debuted. Yes, and that is true. However, here's the thing, as someone who makes videos on YouTube, I know what they're talking about. YouTube works with an algorithm, and this algorithm is applied not only to music videos but also to YouTubers. And it is true that sometimes YouTube pushes certain channels more than others. Sometimes it slows down your slow downs slow. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't recommend your videos. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send notifications on time or doesn't send notifications at all. However, the dynamic that they have with YouTubers is completely different to the dynamic that they have with artists and music labels. Believe me, like it's different. And I understand the frustration from some YouTubers, but as someone who also makes YouTube videos, in my personal opinion, the algorithm by YouTube is very random. Sometimes I use hashtag BTS and the video goes great. The video has like hundreds of thousands of views. Sometimes I don't use the hashtag BTS and the video does very wrong. So that contradicts everything that YouTubers are saying. That YouTube is shadow banning. What is the word? Shadow ban is putting a shadow ban on any BTS related music video. I believe that is not necessarily that. In my personal opinion, I don't think that is it. It's just that unfortunately, YouTube pushes some videos, some YouTubers more than others at different times. It's just random with the algorithm. But when it comes to the music videos, that we can talk about because that is direct um, involvement with YouTube executives, their algorithm, and artists, music labels. That's why I'm saying, um, how do I say don't listen to YouTubers without saying don't listen to YouTubers? Because what they're saying is right. Their videos sometimes are not being recommended. It's true. But it's not the same with BTS music videos. It's not the same. Like I said, sometimes I use hashtag BTS. Sometimes I don't use hashtag BTS. Um, it's just random. It's the YouTube algorithm. Like with YouTubers, we cannot compare the BTS music videos with random YouTube channels that react to BTS. Um, their complaints are real, but we cannot apply the same rule to the music videos. That's what I'm trying to say. It might be the fact that they are listed as official music video. Mm, maybe, but I don't know. I think it has something to do. It's, this is just an opinion. I have no basis to say this. I feel like this is manual. Real people on YouTube are doing this with high labels and with any BTS related music video. But again, it's just an opinion. I don't know. Okay. So, of course, another reason that you've mentioned many, many times on the chat is that BTS doesn't use music video ads. This is great. Like, one of the biggest reasons why BTS just, their views are not counted. This is an actual article, the first part of the picture, um, by, I believe, Billboard and Forbes. So artists like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, K-pop artists, etc., etc., they paid for ads, and it is true. Like, um, if you don't have YouTube Premium, you will see these music videos being played automatically, and they are added to the actual view count of the music video. And that is unfair because that is a forced view. BTS has never done this, ever, 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 ever. For a music video, BTS has never done this. Um, Someone said that there were ads for My Universe because of Coldplay, so that would make sense. BTS's label, Big Hit, they have never done this ever. I have not seen anyone um, sharing any screenshot of My Universe being an ad, but I would believe that because that would be Coldplay. Um, but not high labels, not Big Hit Music, which is BTS's label. BTS simply doesn't pay for ads. They have never for their music videos, never, never, never. And yeah, it is very, very unfair. The actual music video is an ad. No, I mean, yes. It's not that they create the music video to be an ad. It's that they publish the music video and then they put it as an ad. So every single time that it appears as an ad and people just watch 30 seconds because no one can be like skip ad. Sometimes it just appears. So that would be an extra view for the artist. The music video comes up like other ads too. Yes, that's the way it works. So this is definitely one of the biggest reasons. Now, as unfair as this is, I don't want to say that I would understand YouTube, but it's like, okay, you have this ad system that if you pay for ads, um, if you pay for ads, you can get more views on your music video. And it's like, okay, fine, do that. But at the end of the day, don't delete the views from BTS music videos just because they don't use ads. If other people want to pay for views, I don't like it. I think it's unfair. I think they should delete that immediately. I think this is not fair at all. And it is kind of like dumb and ridiculous. Like, if you want to have an ad, have the ad, but don't count those views as actual views on the music video. You can do whatever you want. I don't like it. However, let's say, okay, let's move on. YouTube has this option. You can pay for ads. You can pay for views, basically. Okay, then leave BTS's views alone. Leave high labels alone. Leave BTS's views alone. Now, this is the real problem that I have about the ad thing. I feel like at this point, YouTube, in my opinion, in my personal, very, very personal opinion, this is not a fact, this is an opinion. It feels like YouTube is extorting BTS's label. And my proof for this is the permission to dance challenge. With the permission to dance challenge, YouTube show their true face. Like YouTube is really telling on themselves. I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in 2021, when BTS released the Permission to Dance music video, they partnered with YouTube Shorts. And when they partnered with YouTube Shorts, YouTube pushed the shorts by BTS related to Permission to Dance. So it's not just that YouTube is deleting the views from music videos. YouTube is deleting views from any BTS video, including the shorts. So look at this, for example. Let's see, I cannot read it. These are just some random YouTube shorts by BTS. J-Hope dancing to Mona Lisa. 2.9 million views, 3 million views. Jimin has 3 million views, 2 million views. Taeyong has 1 million view, 3 million views. This other video right here has almost 2 million views. This behind the scenes by Namjoon has 1 million views. This one has almost 2 million views. Now, this very, very popular like very, very popular short by Jungkook and Usher. It was very, very popular during its time and it had 8 million views. Like, wow, that is a lot, right, guys? Actually, not, because everything that was pushed by YouTube because of the YouTube Shorts collaboration with BTS, so the Permission to Dance challenge, look at these views. Look at these views. 97 million views for a short just because it's in collaboration with YouTube. 97 million views. 90 million views, this second one. This third YouTube short, I love you, armies. I love you all. The YouTube short is not that interesting. The YouTube short is not a viral kind of YouTube short. This third one, the third BTS most viewed YouTube short, has 90 million views and it's not viral material. This YouTube short is not viral material. And look at all of these. It's this one says we don't need permission to dance. This was pushed by YouTube. This one right here was pushed by YouTube. This one was pushed by YouTube. This one as well. This one as well. This one as well. This one as well. In this two, BTS was not even there. It was just pushed by YouTube because of the BTS YouTube Shorts Permission to Dance challenge. So YouTube, it's like, sure, you have around 90 million views on your YouTube Shorts, but only we're going to count all of those views when you work with us. Because you created the YouTube Permission to Dance challenge, we're going to count all of your views. But in your actual very popular YouTube Shorts, no, you only have like 3 million. Yeah, that's it. It's not realistic. It's not realistic at all. So it is very unfortunate, but I believe that this is a big reason. Think about the way YouTube worked with like all of the records by BTS. Um, let's think about, yes, like BTS broke the record of the most viewed music video in the first 24 hours. I believe first with Boy with Love, and then they broke the record with with Dynamite, and then they broke Dynamite's record with Butter. And then YouTube starts working with them for permission to dance YouTube shorts. And then BTS, I guess, says no more collaborations. We're not working with you, YouTube. We're not working with you anymore. No more collaboration with YouTube. And YouTube said, okay, bet. Then this is when the views started going down, basically. Since the permission to dance YouTube Shorts challenge, the views are being very weird. This is just a theory. They really want to force BTS to give them a share of their profits. You said it. Like all of us are just having some opinions here. Um, but basically, yeah, like YouTube is saying, if you work with us, all of your views will be counted. You don't work for us, we're going to make it very hard for you. We're going to be like on your ass looking at every single view, deleting and freezing the views all the time because you're not this is not a partnership with YouTube. So actually we're going to check every single one of those views and we're going to delete them and we're going to freeze the views and we're going to do all of this. But when it's a partnership with YouTube, actually no, you have 90 million views. When an actual very popular video has 8 million, not realistic at all. Not realistic at all. Especially like I said, these permission to dance YouTube shorts are not viral material. Like, I'm so sorry. I love Permission to Dance, but specifically this third video right here, these are just armies dancing. It's not like a trendy video or anything like that. It's just a video pushed by YouTube, in my opinion. In my opinion. Okay. So those are all the reasons. Let's see again. So, like I mentioned, yes, the solo argument is a big argument. Certain certain members have more solos than others. Certain members are more liked by K-pop fandoms than others. That is true, but that is not the only reason. Think about how the first projects at the beginning of chapter 2, overall they were doing way better than the projects now that we are at the end of chapter 2. This is a big reason. People are just, this is too much. Like they just cannot keep up and they just don't. So that is one of the reasons as well. Another reason, choreographies versus no choreographies. The majority of the music videos from chapter 2 don't have choreographies. The vast, vast majority. Only a couple, as you can see here, like only a couple have music videos, have choreographies that people can actually replicate and the K-pop fans can participate and all of that. As seen as well on BTS music videos. Every single BTS music video with over 1 billion views has a trendy choreography. And other very popular songs that are not every other popular songs still don't have as many views because they don't have choreographies. That is one of the reasons, only one of them. Another thing, we are being, I feel like, too harsh on ourselves because we cannot organically stream like 100 million views for 60 million, like for 60 music videos. It's just not realistic. In 3 years, we had 22 music videos by BTS compared to chapter 2. In 3 years, we're having more than 60 music videos. It's just not realistic. We have too many music videos now. We cannot keep up. And also, it's not just on us, it's also on YouTube themselves. Hype labels is being shadow banned, in my opinion. Just look at the way BTS excels in other people's YouTube channels. This is another example. Another example of hype labels. It's not just hype labels though, it's any music video with a BTS member. Another thing is that BTS doesn't pay for ads, has never paid for ads, and when they dare to collaborate with with YouTube Shorts once, everything started going down. So the question now is, what should we do next? Now, I want some ideas. I have a couple of ideas, but please share new ideas. Um, no more, no more streaming parties. That is an idea, but let's diversify our ideas. Not the same ideas as always. Not this day, let's do this and we all stream. No, new ideas. um, some of the things that I still wanted to point out is that when BTS comes back, and actually, when J-Hope releases his new music video, if he actually releases a new music video, and when Jin releases his new music video, don't ever say you love me. Don't you ever say love? No, don't ever say you love me. The views will get deleted. Like we have to be prepared. Like I put here, no matter the year, YouTube will delete views. Prepare for this and don't panic. The idol situation is horrible. Like YouTube deleted how many views do you guys remember? Because I keep seeing different numbers. So this tweet says over 10 million views were deleted for Idol. This was in 2018. Then in 2019, YouTube also deleted views for Boy with Love. Then in 2020, YouTube also deleted views for On music video. I remember because I was there that day and I was like streaming and streaming and streaming On music video, and they kept deleting the views. Like I saw millions of views being deleted in front of my eyes. I saw it. I lived it. Um what's this other one? Like Crazy. We also saw like crazy music video views getting frozen and deleted. The same with I'll Be There and this weird situation with this Dolby video. Very, very weird. Now we have another confirmation from Tableau for the Stop the Rain music video. And as always, the same response. YouTube says, this is actually a normal part of how YouTube validates views. Temporarily showing down or even freezing a video's view count is to be expected. Here are more details, blah, blah, blah. So they're always going to say the same thing. They're always going to say that they are checking to see that every single view is a real view and that it's not like a bot. And I would be totally fine with them doing that, but do it for every single artist. They only do it with BTS. Now, another solution that is just an idea. The other day, I said here on the stream, what if we email Big Hit about the shadow ban that YouTube, the high labels is going through? Why though? This. Because of this. Is YouTube extorting BTS's label? In my opinion, I feel like they are. YouTube is only focusing on BTS, on BTS music videos, because BTS doesn't pay for ads, because BTS has a lot of fans who are going to watch their music videos, and YouTube gets nothing because BTS doesn't pay for ads. YouTube needs BTS to need them, but BTS doesn't need BTS. So it's like, oh, you don't need me, so look how low your views are going to be because you need to need me, basically. That is just my opinion, though. Miss Missy, thank you. Petition Hype to create lyric videos for all releases to siphon views, views away from color coded videos. That I've said this on one of my past live streams, but I totally agree with you because um, I believe Beyonce, Ariana Grande, I don't remember, many singers, they release lyric videos and they do very, very well because people just want to listen to music as background sometimes, and they don't have to release a music video for every single song, but just a lyric video. A lyrics video would be very, very helpful. Even more than just a static picture with the song. It has to be a lyric video. What can Hype do though? Pay for ads? Now, I don't think they ever will. They've never done this. And I feel like if they, like, the most that Hype can do is partner with YouTube, like with the Permission to Dance challenge. However, at this point, I doubt it because we're seeing the way YouTube is seemingly, allegedly extorting BTS's label. It's like you work with us or you get no views at all. So I don't know if a partnership at this point is going to happen. I feel like it's not going to happen. Now, this is what I would try to do at least. And I said it on a past live stream. What if we email Big Hit? Because I feel like there is a case there. I'm talking a legal case. Um, However, I received a comment that also made me realize that maybe that is not like the best idea because emailing Big Kid, this person said in the comments, should be for very like urgent stuff like they share here. It has to do with the emails that we send to Big Kid have to do with defamation, personal attacks to BTS, sexual harassment, dissemination of false information, and ill-intentioned criticism. And this, if we email Big Kid about this YouTube problem, about this shadow ban, this has nothing to do with any of this stuff. So someone told me in the comments that we should not email Big Kid. I don't know what else we can do. And that is why I also mentioned in that same live stream, like that past live stream, maybe Big Kid is already planning something. Maybe, I don't know why. I wish there were like a lawyer here. If someone is a lawyer and knows about this kind of stuff, about YouTube rules or laws or whatever, I feel like there is a case here because this is mostly like, at this point this is harassment because YouTube pays so much attention that every single view from the BTS music videos have to be like 100% real and not from bots, which I'm totally down for. Like, do that. But do that with every single music video. Why do you target BTS? Why do you target hype labels? This is harassment at this point. And I feel like maybe Big Hit has a case there. Now, we also know that Big Hit sometimes prepare their cases with time. Sometimes it takes years, and once they prepare it, they announce it and they share everything. But they do everything in silence because they have to collect information and data and proof and all of this. So maybe they are already working on something, maybe they are not. Um, I don't know. Like, I thought that maybe emailing was a good idea, but I did receive like this comment that I'm mentioning to you guys that we should not email about stuff like this. We should email Big Kid about important stuff like defamation, personal attacks, stuff like that. Gathering evidence, yes. In terms of legal action, I think we need to trust them and that they are aware and deciding the best next move. Yes, so maybe that is why I feel like emailing is not what we should do. Because if there is a legal case there, Big Hit is probably already on it. And if there's no case, then there's no case. Maybe Hype thinks the retribution from YouTube isn't worth the risk. Yeah, probably. Because that's the other thing. This is just about being fair. Um because BTS doesn't earn a lot of money from the views or for the streams. It's not about that. It's mostly about like the Billboard charts, for example. It's about the Billboard charts and about being fair. It's not fair that BTS has to go through this and not other artists. Lotus Bloom, thank you so much for your donation. There's no comment, but if you want to comment, I would check out your comment. But thank you so much. So yeah, this is definitely a problem that is happening. And like I said, I have changed my mind about emailing Big Hit. I wouldn't recommend that as well. That is not why Big Hit created this portal for us to send emails and all of that stuff. So we need to think of something else. So here are some not ideas, but some points of views, I guess, from me. We need views by non-armies because I can't plan streaming parties. I can join different um, fan bases, different BTS Army fan bases on Twitter and TikTok, and we can all create this big project, and we would have maybe a tiny bit of better results, but it would basically be the same results. We need views by non-armies. And I put the images here of TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. But at the end of the day, I also did a poll the other day who uses TikTok and who doesn't. And like 50% of you guys said, I don't use TikTok. Then I did another poll and I asked, who is willing to create a TikTok? And the majority of you guys said no. So I don't know what to do. I feel like we need new ideas because we share the same ideas. Um, and at the end of the day, we can plan all of these projects on TikTok, but it's going to have the exact same effect because I did the poll here and like 70% of you guys said, I will not create a new TikTok account. I will not create any TikTok account actually. So, see, so people are already saying like, no thanks. TikTok is the main source non armies use. Yes. And like I said, I did a poll here and even me explaining everything like how TikTok can help BTS, armies are just not willing to create a TikTok account. They are not willing to create BTS related content on TikTok. So I don't know. I don't know. So we need to find ways to attract non armies. We cannot do this just ourselves. I also saw some people say that yes, like of course we need people who are not armies, but also we have slowed down a lot, and it's not just about casual listeners or about um people from TikTok or people who are not armies. This is also on us, and it's like yes, because we have 60 music videos compared to 22 before. Of course, it's also on us. Like, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. So, we need non armies. We need them. Also, we need new ideas. Does anyone have any kind of idea that doesn't involve listening parties, not promoting goals, not talking or planning, but actually doing something? Does anyone have any new ideas, like weird ideas? Like any ideas are welcome. I created my TikTok in January when I thought Hobby was going to be on it. Then he changed his mind and hid his account, but I kept my account. Um, J-Hope has a public TikTok. J-Hope is posting on TikTok pretty regularly. He has not hid his TikTok. His TikTok is public. We somehow need to use AI. I don't feel like AI has helped any artist in any way. For promotion stuff, I don't feel like AI would help at all. Like not even K-pop fans. I don't know how AI would help us. I don't feel like that would help us. Rock Lobster, you did the TikTok poll us while US had banned TikTok. No, I did it way after. I did it way after. I talked a little about TikTok when the US had banned TikTok. Um, but the actual poll, I did it, I think, 2 or 3 live streams ago. It was more recently. But thank you for your comment. Thank you so much. The guys hate AI covers. Yes. And I don't feel like that would help um make their songs go mainstream. I don't know. Or attract like new audiences. Learn and manipulate the algorithm. Yes. So how do we actually do that? We are actually fighting against AI and the algorithm. LOL. Yes. Like Namjoon said. I don't know how to do this, but we need to unite armies from different apps. Us not working together with Weaver's armies or Facebook is very hurtful for our cause. Mm, yeah, I agree with that. At the same time, though, I feel like have Weaver's armies or Facebook armies ever done something productive? Have they ever had like a big project? I cannot think of anything. Today's top hits gets a lot of general public streams. Yes, but they have to pay for that. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. But come on, do I really have to say allegedly when it comes to today's top hits? Today's top hits is randomly selected by people working on Spotify because it's their favorite songs or whatever. And it's like, be for real. Be for real. It's allegedly paid. Um, you have to pay for today's top hits. Like, come on. Mabel Moon, thank you so much. ¿Qué tal si haces live stream en español, más gente? I would I would do a live stream in Spanish. Gracias por tu comentario y sí me gustaría hacer un live stream en español algún día, pero sí me gustaría. Yes, they do projects. Okay, what kind of project? So maybe we can all do like something very similar. I feel like we need to do something in silence, like something secretly. Or not necessarily in silence, but like really, really something really, really new. Home is a project, isn't it? I think that is from Twitter. Marie Antoinette, thank you so much. Very random, but if anyone works in a public place like a supermarket, try and play BTS music. Where I work, we play BTS all the time. It's not radio. That is a good idea. And I love whenever I listen to BTS um, on the wild, as we would say. It is fun. And my sister and I like film it and send it to each other. Maybe we can do like a very like a weird challenge when like most people, I don't know. I think it would be fun to, I don't know, do some kind of weird challenge that has nothing to do with BTS. So think of, for example, the 3D challenge, which is not, let's see here. So let's say, for example, 3D 3D TikTok. 3D TikTok. Where is it? Compilation. Let's write 3D, not printing, 3D song. Look at these compilations. This is, for example, a 10-minute compilation video. This is basically, wait, this is the, where's the actual trend? For 3D, there was a trend. People use the glasses that are like 3D glasses. This one, camera glasses 3D trend TikTok compilation. What if we create this type of, but seriously, like we would have to like seriously do this. We need to get them noticed by non K-pop fans. Yes, but we would have to do it in a way that not even K-pop fans notice that it's a project. Because sometimes I feel like, okay, we do projects and we do pretty posters and we share them on Twitter and say, please share it on TikTok and share this goal on TikTok and armies, let's do this. And it's like, those are our regular projects and we're going to continue doing them, but the same people are going to participate. The same people are going to participate on these projects. What can we do? What new thing can we do? Because these 3D glasses um, trend by Jungkook is not a trend that Jungkook created. It's not a trend that we created. It's a trend that random people on the internet created. They saw the 3D glasses were becoming popular. They typed a song, a random song that is called 3D because these are 3D glasses. So the first option is Jungkook song, so they started using it. These are not K-pop fans. These are not BTS fans. These are not Jungkook fans. These are random people on the internet who bought the glasses. And we need to not say BTS mention in the comments. Yes, and we also need to ignore because at this point, I see a lot of people arguing in the comments, and those comments receive more engagement. Kashi, thank you so much. I've been going to this convenience store since last year and they have been playing BTS music. I know they are an army, but I've heard them playing Home, Moon, and so much other amazing B-side tracks. That is awesome because every single time that I go out and I listen a BTS song that is not as popular, the other day, my sister heard Coffee, or was I the one that who listened to Coffee? I don't remember, but it was like This is an army. Like this is a BTS fan who played coffee on a random store. You can delete comments on TikTok. You can delete comments on TikTok if it's your TikTok. Another thing that we can do is um maybe if you want to do like how many TikTok followers do I have? Maybe we can do something there. If you don't want to, these are just random ideas. Tell me if it's a bad idea. What if I turn my TikTok account, the one that I have, like a pop culture random TikTok account, and I post views and news about Zendaya or the Met Gala or whatever? I don't mention BTS, but I use BTS edits and stuff like that. What if I do that? How many followers do I have? I never check my. Okay, so I have 1,300 followers on TikTok already. Probably some of you guys follow me there. I don't have a single video posted. I only have reposts. So to do this, I don't want to do it by myself, guys. I already have like so many, like I create some projects here, I create the videos, I make the thumbnails, and I do so much stuff here. And I'm not saying because I'm awesome or whatever. I'm just saying that I also have a job and I cannot like do this by myself. I would like a team, maybe. I would love a team to do something like pop culture related. Okay, I'm thinking of something. Edits of other celebrities with BTS songs could work too. Yes, so we can do, and I promise to not monetize a single dollar if I get monetized. I don't want to do that. Or if I monetize the TikTok account, 100% of it would go to BTS projects, so we can all buy BTS music or something. Um but this would be like a group project. I don't want to be the sole, like I don't want to do everything with the TikTok account. I cannot edit more, guys. Like I'm very very busy, so this would be like a group project. Let me show you guys something. I don't know if you guys know oops. I love a TV reality competition show called RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know if you guys know it, but I follow this account. Let me see. They use K-pop songs, but the K-pop songs have the actual video is all about RuPaul's Drag Race, but the but the songs and the edits have here it is. I found it. So this channel, let me show you. So to do something similar, I hate TikTok, but I help. We can do it on YouTube as well. We can do it across different platforms. We can create um a channel like this for YouTube Shorts and Instagram, but it would be like about pop culture. We don't mention BTS. We just use the music of BTS. Okay, so this is a YouTube channel that I follow, and it's about RuPaul's Drag Race. It's a reality TV competition show that I love. I go to Shorts. All of these videos, or the majority of them, has K-pop music. Can you believe that? And I didn't even know, like, let's see, for example. Um, I don't see the song. Here, Up and Down by Exit. That is a K-pop song. And this 11,000 likes. These are just RuPaul Drag Race fans. These are RuPaul's Drag Race fans. So this is my point. We create a pop culture kind of account on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I can publish all of that, but I would need the actual videos. Like I cannot edit. I cannot edit. But if you send me, like I will publish all of them if you send me one. Um Let's create a Discord and do this. I don't know how to create a Discord, but yes, please. I believe someone created a Discord for me. Let me check. What are you guys saying? Bora, what about making a Discord so we can plan everything there and send the TikTok link to boost the videos? I'm in, I'll edit. Okay, so what I can do is delete every single comment that is being annoying about, but what about BTS? Like BTS song, this is a BTS song. I would delete all of those annoying comments. We are locals here. We are locals here. So I would need editors, many, many editors. Like if you focus on something, maybe if you focus on a TV show or on a movie or on the Met Gala, for example, we need to organize. So how do we do this? Discord. Who can create a Discord? Or if the person who has already created a Discord can comment right now, please. If we can actually monetize this TikTok account, guys, I swear to you, I would give all the money to BTS so we can make them chart on Amazon like and stuff. But that is only if it gets monetized. I don't know. And if you cannot edit the YouTube shorts or the TikTok videos, you can still like and share and comment about the actual movie or series or the actor, actress. We could actually do this. Yes, please, let's do this. Please add me to the Discord. I cannot find it. I'm on my email because someone created a Discord for me already. Trying to find it. Here. Okay, I found it. Someone created a Discord for me, but I don't know. Oh, the invite link is invalid or has expired. It's too late. Okay, so let's do this. Um once I end this video, once I end this stream, I need someone to create a Discord. There is a Discord. I don't think there is one, but I'm so sorry. I have never used Discord in my life. I think I had downloaded the app. I have no idea how to use it. I need someone to create the Discord for me, and I will pin the comment. Um, okay, so many people are saying I'll do it. I need only one person because I don't want like a bunch of Discords. Mm, I think the first person who said is wait. So many comments. Wait a second. You need moderators. I've done lots of no moding on in Discord. Okay. I didn't know I needed moderators, so okay. Um one of the first ones who said one Discord, multiple editors. Yes, not just one editor, guys. You can have like a watermark or whatever with your own username or whatever you want, but we need a lot of editors so we can post a lot. Um Can video comments just be turned off altogether? The song can just be listed on the video. I think that is not recommended. A lot of comments make the YouTube video or make the TikTok more popular. The same on YouTube Shorts. I think that I can take care, at least for now, I can take care of the comments. I will delete every single comment who mentions BTS or is being annoying about. oh my God, like a BTS song, I will delete those. So I think it's better that we have like comments about the actual content. Wanda, thank you so much. I'm not creative, but I can help moderate. That would help a lot. I volunteer to edit. Okay. I can help do edits. That is awesome. Okay. So we have a bunch of different editors. Shoes, Hope. Thank you so much. I don't know how to edit, etc. But if I can help in any other way, I'm here. Yes, if you cannot edit, please participate. I will talk about this, I guess, on Friday, or maybe on Monday. Let's prepare this first. But you can like, share, comment, and if you don't want to use TikTok, you can use YouTube Shorts. Um, you are right now on YouTube, so there's no excuse. You can use YouTube Shorts. You can promote on YouTube as well. You can like it and comment about the actual video. Okay, Lily, thank you so much. I will be giving ideas for edits, and I will try to learn how to edit. That is awesome. So ideas are also welcome because maybe you're a fan of one show that I don't know. um, we can have different sections, guys. We can have like a popular pop culture magazine about anime and award shows and music. Just we don't need like edits that are very subtle when it comes to BTS music, but it has to have BTS music. If you can't edit, draw something, sing a cover, dance, make your own lyric videos to the new releases with the new release in the background. Yes. Okay, so a lot of people say that they can help moderate. Um, I want to assign one person. Huasa has Jimin's gems. I think you mentioned that you can create the the Discord. Can you do it, please? I think you're the first one who commented it. If someone else commented it first, I'm so sorry. Huasa has Jimin's jams. Please report yourself. Announce yourself. How is it? Okay, perfect. Wait, I'll be back. Yes, I'll make it right now. Okay. I will wait for your comment on the actual stream, not on the chat, on the actual stream. Okay. Everyone, stop commenting. Who can edit? Comment right now. I can edit. Everyone else, shut up for a second, please. Everyone else, shut up for a second. The people who can edit, please write, I can edit. I can edit. También telenovelas. Yes, telenovelas, Mexican telenovelas, everything, everything, everything. I can edit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16. Oh, 17, 18. Okay, let me show you the type of edit has to be very subtle. Oh, 18, I guess 19, 20. I would say around 20 people said I can edit. So I'm counting on the 20 of you. Even if it's a very simple edit, it doesn't have to be like a crazy edit. Let me show you guys in a second. Okay. Oops. I can edit. No, I can set up the Discord server and help with promo. I have a team. So I said Huasa. What's her name? Huasa. I said Huas. What's her name? I cannot find her now. um. Wait, I don't know. YouTube doesn't support link. Huasa has Jimin's jam. Send me the link to my email right now. It is, let's see, here, go to my channel, go to more, and here it's, wait, view me email address. I'm not a robot. Oh, come on. Cars. This is ridiculous. This is my what's your name? Wasa something. The one who is creating the Discord. Wasa has Jimin's gems. Send it to me on my Gmail account. voracitymac@gmail.com. voracitymac@gmail.com. Send it to me right now, please. Or as soon as you can. I will share the Discord on the comments later. Okay. Um, I counted around 20 people who said I can edit. So we have 20 editors right now. Um, Now I want to do a poll right now. I want to know who can focus on TikTok, who can focus on YouTube Shorts. Just like and share. If you don't have TikTok on your country, you can select YouTube Shorts, and also Instagram, I guess. But let's do. I can like videos on. First option is going to be TikTok. If you cannot use TikTok, don't select TikTok. The other option is going to be YouTube Shorts. Should we create Instagram? Let's do TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Please vote where you can participate. So you don't, this has nothing to do with, okay, a lot of people are saying Instagram. So let's do Instagram as well. Instagram. Let's do TikTok. Let's do Instagram and YouTube Shorts. Okay, please comment. Not necessarily if you can edit or not. It's okay if you cannot edit. Comment, not comment, vote where you can participate. Just TikTok, just YouTube Shorts, just Instagram, or on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. That is only for, or I guess for everyone. But if you cannot create TikToks, it's better that you focus on this poll. Okay, so 47% say that you can participate on everything. That is perfect. Okay, the second biggest is YouTube Shorts. Okay, so I guess we'll focus a lot on YouTube Shorts because only, like, once again, only 18% of you will participate on TikTok. So that is good to know because, like I said, last time I said, are you willing to create a TikTok account to promote BTS? And the majority of you guys said no. So I was very surprised because that is very, I was very surprised. I don't see the poll. That's weird. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is, actually, let me write it right now. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. We can do this. Where is it? Let's do a new one. Here's what I need you guys to do. So what I would love for you to do in the comments of this stream, comment. First of all, if you can edit. That's number one. If you cannot edit, you don't have to say anything. That is totally fine if you cannot edit. Number two, please let me know which platforms you will participate. And number three, if you can edit, what kind of content? We can have here TV series, movies, um, actors, singers. Let's see. Please comment on the comment section. No, on the not on this chat, guys. Not on this chat. Pop culture. Okay, I'll write it down. Singers, pop culture. What else? Um, sports. Sports would be good with rap line. I've seen a lot of sports playing never play. So come on, guys. We know BTS's discography. We can make this with everything. Anime. Um, K dramas, recipes. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of recipes and books. Books. When it comes to pop culture, think about pop culture news. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I have ideas of channels, ideas of videos with music. Um, I'm going to share the links, or probably if I'm not sharing the links tomorrow on this YouTube comment section, not on the chat, on the comment section, um, I would probably talk about it on Friday. So I'm seeing photography, cinematic videos. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like we should focus on some kind of news kind of thing. So fashion shows, not necessarily like something personal. Health and wellness, yes. Gaming, I don't know how we can do gaming. Maybe if it's like a cool edit or something. Cooking, yes. But we all need to be like, the account has to make sense. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't want to post one video and then the next one looks completely different. I want the same style. I would love the same style of editing, especially with the song. Um, there were edits for BTS songs for Bridgerton series. We can make multiple. Yes, like go crazy. We start with a couple and expand as we get organized and better than at this. Yes. So before you start editing anything, I need your comments. So if you can edit, please comment that you can edit. And if you can, you please tell me, what do you have in mind? What kind of content will you edit? So the channel makes sense. So the account makes sense. Pets. So I don't know if someone will follow an account, let's say about TV series, and then they stop following because they have like a video about pets. Maybe it works. I just want the account to make sense. If that makes any sense, like if it's going to be like a pop culture news kind of and it doesn't have to be like that serious. Like I follow so many already. follow so many already. So I will talk about it on Friday, or I will share the links of the accounts that I have in mind on the comment section. Pop culture updates make sense. Yes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be updates. It can be like quote unquote news of new episode of this show is coming out, or new series, or it was just announced this new um this new season for this series, and then like a cool edit of the TV show. I don't know, something like that. Having examples would be helpful. Okay, I will bring examples. And if you want to send me examples, send it to my email so I can share it on Friday. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. So go to my YouTube channel, go to information or description, and then view email address. What is happening? Why isn't it working? Oh, come on. Miss Missy, thank you so much. We need to create standards for font over voice over type and style. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It needs to be cohesive. It needs to feel cohesive, like a real, like a like a cohesive account. Did you receive? Yes, I think I did. Why is it not working? If you have ideas for the videos, please send it to my email. It's on here. Stairs. Come on. This one, this one, this one. Okay. It's here, guys. Please, if you have ideas for videos, send it to my email. Because I believe if you post the link, if you have like an example of a TikTok channel and you comment it here on the comment section, YouTube will delete it, will try to hide the link because they hide links that are not to YouTube. Um, so just email it to me. Let me see the Discord server. Okay. Okay. I want to share the link to the server, but it's on my phone. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I received the server. What is it? Hwasa Jimin. It's like a weird. Hwasa has Jimin's gems. I will use that link. I will share it on the description of this video. When I finish the live stream, when I finish the stream, go to that link so you can join the server. I'm going to end the stream in a couple of minutes. And you can join the server, the Discord server. Shugu's Hope. Thank you so much. The Soccer World Cup is next year and the qualifications start in June. That's a good opportunity to go global. Yes, it is a good opportunity. And there are so many new movies and series and stuff like that. So I feel like sports would definitely be like a good thing. And to join all of those things together, um, it will have to be like about pop culture in general. Pop culture in general, like sports and actors, movies, singers, non K pop singers, guys. Like, I'm so sorry, but no K pop. And no direct competition. Like, if BTS is next to, I don't know, Sabrina Carpenter, like, I'm so sorry, no Sabrina Carpenter edits. You know what I'm trying to say? What about gossip? I feel like that would be a good idea. I feel like we can I feel like we can include that. Yes. Of course, let's not go too crazy about the gossip, but yes, like kind of entertainment news. I got to sleep though. Okay. So I'm going to end the stream right now and I will share the link probably in the next 5 minutes. So try to join again in the next 5 minutes. I will leave it in the description box of this stream. Please comment. Once again, please comment. Where is it? Number one, if you can edit. Number two, which platforms will you participate? Even if it's liking or commenting. Number three, if you can edit, what kind of content? Like, comment, share. Okay. So please do this. I will wait for your comments and we will talk about it on Friday. I will share the link to the Discord server in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. Where do we comment? Just here? Yes, I'm going to end the stream and the comment section is going to open. So in 5 minutes, I will share the link to the Discord server in 5 minutes. Okay, so see you on Friday, guys. Please comment and we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'll see you on Friday.